In the context of a comprehensive business feasibility study, legal aspects form a foundational dimension that must be rigorously analyzed to determine the legitimacy, sustainability, and risk profile of a proposed business venture. Legal feasibility ensures that the business idea, model, and operational framework align with prevailing legal requirements and do not conflict with statutory obligations, thus protecting the business from future legal entanglements. The process begins with selecting the appropriate legal structure, such as a sole proprietorship, partnership, limited liability company, or corporation, which significantly affects liability exposure, tax treatment, decision-making authority, and capital acquisition. Each of these structures must be evaluated in terms of compliance with corporate governance laws and shareholder rights. Further, the business must fulfill all licensing and regulatory requirements issued by governmental authorities at local, regional, and national levels. Additionally, compliance with labor and employment laws is essential, covering areas such as employee contracts, working conditions, minimum wage, occupational health and safety, labor-union relations, and termination protocols. Moreover, businesses that collect, store, or process customer or employee data must adhere to data protection and privacy regulations, such as the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, in Europe or the Personal Data Protection Act, PDPA, in some Asian countries, to avoid severe financial and reputational consequences. For businesses involved in e-commerce or cross-border transactions, international trade laws, export-import regulations, customs laws, and international tax treaties must also be considered. Consumer protection laws, which ensure fairness and transparency in advertising, pricing, warranties, and return policies, are increasingly strict and require full compliance to maintain public trust. Additionally, the legal analysis should include a due diligence process to assess potential legal liabilities related to intellectual property disputes, pending litigation, previous regulatory violations, or contractual breaches that could affect the business's operations or reputation. Reviewing all existing or planned contracts with suppliers, partners, customers, and employees is also essential to ensure enforceability and limit exposure to legal risks. In sum, the legal component of a feasibility study goes far beyond mere regulatory compliance. It acts as a proactive risk management strategy that builds a solid legal foundation, enhances operational clarity, ensures accountability, and increases the business's attractiveness to investors and stakeholders. Failure to thoroughly address legal feasibility can result in lawsuits, regulatory sanctions, business interruption, or even forced closure, making it one of the most critical components in determining whether a business idea is truly viable in practice.